Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to evolve some shiny Pokemon, and that's what I had planned for you yesterday when I mentioned that, as well as taking a look at a Deoxys Raid, going in there with 4 trainers to see what we can do this time around. Going to go in there with Scarlet Witch, Elliegantly, Cherk, and then myself. So we'll see how that works after we do these shiny evolutions. So I'm going to go ahead and order them by number here. Now I'm going to hold off on this Pidgey one for now because somebody wants it. And the only problem is it's actually a female. They want a male shiny, so very picky. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and do our first one here. We'll start it off with the Mankey because I do not have a shiny Primate yet. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now, yesterday I mentioned possibly next month's cup for the Silph Arena featuring bug-type Pokemon. And I was asking for your input as to what else do you think would be going alongside it. And a lot of good advice, or a lot of good inputs there. So people were saying bug, as well as grass, psychic, and then normal types. So that makes sense as well. Maybe even fighting in the mix, possibly even rock. And that sounds like a good counter mix there. So we have our shiny Primate. Unfortunately, during these events, I was catching Primate after Primate, well, should I say Mankey after Mankey. Fairly high CP with the cloudy weather, around 700 to almost 1,000 CP, I think, something like that. And every single shiny that I caught, as you've seen, was a low CP. Of course it was. So I've been waiting to do this evolution for quite some time. We have a 15, 10, 15 shiny Grimer that I caught weather boosted and shiny. Was absolutely incredible. I did power it up a little bit back for the Twilight Cup. Was just giving it a shot. I also did purchase secondary move. So let's go ahead and evolve this and see what we have going on here. I just may TM it as well so I can get, I do believe, Thunder Punch on it. So yeah, let's see what we get here. Shiny Grimer into shiny Muck. All right, so originally it's purple. Now it's going to be, dark green, which suits it correctly as it's, Muck, right? So we have 2409. Perfect for the Ultra League. We're going to go ahead and bring that up just a little bit. But first, let's also look at the moves. So it has Acid Spray. Great. So this is going to be kind of like a trick Pokemon here. We're going to get rid of Gunk Shot. Thunder Punch. There we go. That's what I wanted. So we'll hit it with Acid Spray, although that takes a significant amount of energy. So what we should probably also do is go for Infestation, so we can get a lot more energy built up faster, so we can get that acid spray off quicker, so we can tear into them, right? Because it will be lowering their defense, and that's nice. All right, if that doesn't work, that's okay. We'll mess around with it. Anyways, let's go ahead and power it up a little bit more here. Wow, I didn't check this where it would land for its CP trajectory after evolving. This works out perfectly. I was actually going to completely max it out, but we'll hold it for the Ultra League for now. I think that's it. Yep, perfect. Well, there we go. First one down. I also want to evolve this Magnemite here as well. I kind of wanted to wait until we had Magnezone in Pokemon Go. And by the way, where is it? Huh? Where are the rest of Gen 4 Pokemon, Niantic? I know you guys want to hold off, and bring them out in spurts, but, we're getting a little slow here with the release of those. Anyways, let's go ahead and evolve this right now. See what we can get going on. Magnezone's going to be a pretty good Pokemon. Electric and Steel type. As you know, Steel resists quite a few typings, as well as Electric only having one weakness. It is going to be extremely weak to ground types, but, also has a bunch of resistances as well, so that should prove fun for possible PvP. I absolutely love this shiny. I like how the magnets at the tip don't have red and blue, and it's just all black. I really enjoy that. That is pretty neat. Awesome. Cool. So there we have that one. Caught that downtown here in Anchorage one day. I didn't even really feel like going out and grinding. Nonetheless, head downtown. But I did anyways, just so I can catch up on some Stardust and, yeah, whatever I was trying to do at the time. And voila, I found one. I wasn't even trying to look for one. Anyways, do have a shiny Marowak already, so we don't need to evolve that. I have a shiny Ponyta, but this one right here is going to land at like 1495. So pretty good for the Great League. So we're going to go ahead and evolve that right now. As far as the Kingdom Cup, I was looking at this one to see if it would have some sort of, meta relevance when it came down to it. It does have, I do believe, Horn Drill, or Drill Run, sorry, which is going to be a ground type. Let's see if it has Heat Wave. Okay. But, faced off against certain few Pokemon, it's just not going to do too well. It landed at 1496, so there you go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And that is a very beautiful shiny. Has that kind of smoky blue flare coming off of it, which, very nice. Very pretty. All right, so moving along here, let's see what else we can evolve. I did have a few set up, and let's see if we can go off script and evolve a couple others. Now, I do have this Cleffa here, but I don't want to evolve it personally, because when you do, I mean, the evolutions aren't so great. Plus, it's a baby hatch. If I get more, then absolutely. I already evolved my Markrow, so I don't need to evolve a bunch of those. I have it. Now, this is the one I was contemplating on doing. Do I want to evolve the Snubbull, which looks absolutely amazing as a shiny, into Granbull? It has its nice shiny variants, the evolution. Unfortunately, it's going to be above the Great League, so I'm either going to completely power it up or just leave it like this. We'll come back to that one here in a moment. Let's keep moving along here for now. I don't think there's too many more, to be honest with you. I think we just had a couple. A whole lot of Metatites. I do have a shiny already of its evolution, so Metacham, we're not going to do that quite yet. I was also contemplating a Wailmer, but if we were to get the Jirachi quests, I have a feeling that this is going to be involved. Obviously not a shiny, but evolve a Wailmer into Wailord for possibly one of the tasks that you need to do. Spoink here. I could evolve this one, I'm so indecisive right now. I'm sorry, guys. We have this 900, which, I think I might actually do that. So let's go ahead and use a Sinnoh and evolve this thing right now. So it looks like I had a task that required me to evolve a Pokemon. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. It's going to be an Aerodactyl. And there we go. And, it's a decent shiny, and we have it at 1384, so I will be able to use it in the Great League if I so choose to. Shout out to Cherk. Thank you very much for that one. We did do a mirror trade. I gave him a lower CP one, but he did not mind. So that's the end of the line for the shinies. Let's go ahead and backtrack to see which one I want to do here, because this Aeron is quite significantly high, although I already have a powered up shiny Aggron, so no need for that. I have a shiny evolved Wingull already, so not going to go with that either. Same with the Poochyena. And let's go ahead and do Snubbull. Why not? Let's just evolve it. It came at a high CP. Let's bring it up there. Its attack is going to be at like 1. So pretty low, unfortunately. And the thing about evolving all these shiny babies is I have a feeling in the future we might get some sort of Silterina Cup that's going to be revolving around baby Pokemon. So it would have been pretty nice to keep that, but that's okay. There we go. 1942. All right. Caught this the day I got Jirachi, or should I say, yeah, the day. I caught my Jirachi around midnight that same night, so looking pretty good. That was some good luck right there. I went on to hatch a shiny Togepi as well, so I was having some good shiny luck that one day. All right, now let's go ahead and just back up here because I have shiny and evolve. Let's go ahead and go CP so you can take a look at my collection. And like I said, we're going to be taking a look at that Deoxys 4-man here in just a moment as well. So I have a pretty good collection. I'm happy with it. Ooh, this one's so good. I'm happy I have this. Wanted to test that Thunder Punch out for a while now, as well as Acid Spray with Infestation. So it doesn't seem like it's going to be the best combination for those moves, but if you work it correctly, it can be pretty good because Infestation does grant you quite a bit of energy fairly fast. All right, so that Granbull's pretty nice as well. Okay, and I did do that Fortress a few videos back if you did not see that. And I also have a shiny Altaria. This did come from Elliegantly. Unfortunately, 1721, so above the Great League, can't use it, but that's all right. I already have one in there. And then we have this, 50,000 for a new move. I'm almost like tempted to just, since I have it in here, Heat Wave is absolutely useless, and I will probably be using it. So Drill Run, there we go. So a double ground move, it's pretty good for 80 damage. Ground moves will find usability in this cup for sure. So interesting. I should do a few test battles with that later. And then we have my Mawile, if you haven't seen this already. Pretty nice here. 2 moves purchased. Couldn't believe I got it that one day. Absolutely amazing. And this is another one that I am very happy about. Oof. Yeah, that was very unexpected when I found that. And really quick, before we check out this Deoxys Raid, I will show you the rest of my shinies here. Let's keep scrolling down. Fairly nice collection. Very happy with this. There's that Aerodactyl sitting at 98%. Pretty amazing. 15, 15, 14. Oh, so close to perfect shiny. That would have been just absolutely amazing. In which case I probably would have powered it up right on the spot. So that Welmer's looking pretty good as well. I like it. And there is that Magneton. Not bad. There's my other shiny Rapidash. Quite a few Community Day Pokemon, as you can see here. That's the problem, is you start hoarding them up. You don't want to trade them all off, or people don't really necessarily need them. And yeah, they just start stacking up. I do have, look, this is a pretty good price. I mean, this is amazing. I should make this my buddy. I mean, a 100 shiny sunglasses Squirtle. Yes, the sunglasses are not Squirtle Squad, and they look kind of, let's just say silly, especially on Blastoise. Oh gosh, that's hilarious looking. But I mean, pretty good. Oh yeah, pretty good. And I like Blastoise quite a bit, as well as Charizard. Forgive me, Charizard. All right, so keep going down here. Quite a few. I have, you know, a couple Meltans even. I mean, sheesh. Evolved one already into Melmetal. And there are my Feebasses, Feebas, and another one as well, looking great. And then the CP is getting really low. And I have this reserved here for you, Kesha, so yeah, we're going to do that as soon as we get lucky, friends. Now let's go ahead and see what this task is, and maybe I have a shiny Aerodactyl waiting for me. Number two, oh my gosh, that would have been so crazy. On to the Deoxys Raid with 4 trainers. So it is going to have counter as well as Psycho Boost. The counter is going to be boosted under cloudy weather. All right, in which case Gengar and Ghost types are going to be amazing to use. So shout out to all these trainers, much appreciated. As you've seen, Elliegantly and Scarlet have the butt pose. So it's pretty funny there. Me and Cherk have our hands on our hips there. And yeah, if you did not know, you will be able to see those poses in the raid lobby. Oh yeah, you better, for $5. You kidding me? So yeah, the Giratina performed magnificently. The Gengars are going to double resist that counter, as well as taking super effective from that Psycho Boost, but they will be able to survive a pretty good amount there, taking it and being able to get off at least 2 Shadow Balls for most cases. Anyways, with that said, trainers, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, because you'll get a shiny if you do. Trust me, I'll give you some of my shiny luck if you like this video. Really, it'll happen. All right. Anyways, thank you for watching, trainers, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.